everybody, I hope you guys are doing great today. What we are going to do is a fun lesson. I think it's a little bit out of the norm. What I'm going to do is show you a couple of cool shapes I think that are going to be pretty helpful for you. It's going to be more of an exercise process, but I think it's something to really get you to help you to start improvising, start playing leads on the fly. It's going to give you guys a couple little cool technique and mechanism areas that you can really focus on and drill down into. I think this is going to be something that's going to really help you guys. Instead of overload of information of scales, modes, cage, triads, all sorts of stuff, what we're going to do is give you a couple of simple shapes that you can start improvising and playing lead pretty quickly. Let's get started on this and show you guys what I'm talking about. My name is Shane. Here we go. A lot of you probably know the normal E minor pentatonic first position, right? So this whole lesson is going to be over the key of E, but we're going to make it a little bit more bluesy by making it playing a minor pentatonic scale over it. So our typical minor pentatonic scale, most of you probably know, is going to be right here, right? This first position. Okay, that's all great. But sometimes we get tired of that, or sometimes we want to venture out, or maybe sometimes we're just getting overloaded. So what we want to do is add a different flavor to that. So here is a really cool descending, ascending pentatonic pattern that utilizes multiple different positions. I think it's going to be something that's very helpful. So our chords, before I forget, we're playing this over the key of E. So what I'm playing in the backing track is going to be, it's going to look like this. This is an E. This is technically a triad. But what we're going to do is add our pinky right here. This is also E. So I'm playing that in the backing track. And then I'm playing this triad. This triad right here is an A. And then I'm going up super briefly to here. This is B. But it's more of a passing chord tone, so I'm going in the backing track. So what we're going to do is start right here on our pinky. This is going to be on the 12th fret on the high E. This is an E note. And we're going to walk this down. So essentially what we're playing is the pentatonic scale, but we're starting here on the E, and then we're ending right here on the 9th fret on the E note also. So it's more of an anchor that we're coming back to. And so what we're doing too is we're adding the flat 5 because we want to make this more bluesy sounding. So here's the flat 5 right here. So technically we've got E, D, B, B flat, A, G, and another E. So what we can do is really start working on this little position. We can do all sorts of stuff. We can do some slides. We can slide into this because this is a part of an E chord. We can do slides this way. We can do it like this, double stops. We can do like this. So you could do a little pattern. You could do alternate picking. So what I'm doing is a little bluesy bend there, so I'm bending up to here. Grabbing this note right here, the D, with my pinky. Okay, so we've got the notes right here, right? So we've got the flat 5, we can slide into that. We can slide down. We can do a full bend right here. Here's a cool little riff that I like to do. It's a descending. So where this is all coming from, this is coming from the 4th and 5th position minor pentatonic boxes. So here's the full 5th position. And then here would be the 4th, right? Grab the backing track in my Patreon down below. Just check it out here in the link. That's going to give you guys what I'm talking about by using these scale pieces and these shapes, and you guys can take the backing track and start practicing along with it. I've got a lot of extra cool content there on Patreon I'm starting to build. I think it'll be helpful for you guys, so please check it out. Help support the channel. So when we're playing those, we're just playing this little piece, this tiny little piece. You can do little pre-bends, micro bends. Those work really well. Here's a little example of me playing with that. Hey, if this lesson is helpful, please comment down below with the word groovy in it or sweet lesson. That will help people see that this is a great lesson that they should be learning and watching. It helps push it out more through the algorithm, and it helps more people find it. I really would appreciate it. Okay, so once we have that down, what we're going to do is now add a little bit of extra flavor just to give you guys another place to play this. So we're going to move down here to the 3rd fret. So this 3rd fret right here, we're going to play on these, again on these top strings right here. The higher strings, we're playing the B and the E. So what we're playing, this is going to be part of 2nd position and 3rd position pentatonic scales. Like I said, I don't want to overload you. I know I showed you guys the ones previously, but you can look that up if you want. But here's just a piece of it. So what we're going to play here are these notes right here. So we've got D, E, G, A, here's our flat note, the flat 5, E flat, and then B. So, same exact notes as here. It's just in a different position. You can do all the same cool tricks that you were doing down here. You can do these hammer-ons. You can bend. And then here's the really cool thing. So we have 2 octaves on the fretboard, right? So if we got G right here, let's take our G note and slide it all the way up here to the 15th fret. This pattern is exactly the same thing. So we've got, it just gives you a whole nother octave to play this. So So what you can do is you can play this. And then you can come back here to this position that I showed you from the very beginning. example of me playing all those positions together. As you can see, what I just showed you guys with these, basically 2 positions. There are 3 positions because there are different parts of the neck, but it's just 2. The first one that I was showing you guys, and then you slide it up. Those all work great. Take these pieces that I've showed you guys today and start using them to build some really cool ideas, because when you limit yourself on the notes that you're able to play, you start coming up with all sorts of cool riffs, melodies, lead pieces, cool bends, just cool sequences, a bunch of neat things. So take the backing track down on my Patreon page and you guys can play along with that. I think it'll be very helpful for you guys and start giving you some confidence to play some improvised lead solos or to be able to play with other people when you're in a jam situation. Until next time, we'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.